We met working on the undergraduate literary magazine. Back then, I was terribly reserved. We spent an entire semester sitting across from each other. Close enough to talk, but somehow too shy to look directly at one another. Every lunch in the student union felt like a quiet ritual. We watched the room, the table, the ceiling. Anything but each other's eyes. We were so aloof it almost became our language. Once, he called to invite me to go parachuting. But he asked in such a roundabout way that I hung up feeling like I had invited myself instead. It was sweet and confusing. One night, getting out of a friend's car, he touched me lightly on the arm. So lightly I wasn't even sure it happened. I told my sister. I think he touched me, but do you think he might have? I became wildly interested in him after that. I told everyone I was madly in love. Though I had no plan, no courage to ever tell Glenn himself. Then I began waking in the middle of the night. Suddenly, fully. I would sit at my tiny desk and write until morning. I never admitted to myself the source of that strange, electric energy. But I think I knew. We stayed locked in our strange ritual. Restrained, persistent, familiar. Moving around each other. Like two shy planets caught in orbit. Glenn was the first to finally speak. When he looked at me and told me what he felt, I often wished later that I had been bolder too. But the reality of that moment was perfect. Quiet. Exquisite. I can't describe delicately enough the strangeness and intensity. And now, 8 years later, that mystery still lives between us. Gentle, steady, glowing. One of the great joys of our lives. A story that began in silence. And somehow became everything. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe.